Kamusta kabayan? I am Ashley Joyce Ipinza from BSED2 Social Studies. Are you ready for the upcoming election? If you are ready, let me give you some advices on how to vote wisely. Here are some tips to effectively follow to vote wisely. First, realize that your one vote does count. We need to remember the power of every single Filipino. We need to write that to all our countrymen, especially the youth. When you embrace the idea that your vote counts, you will see it as the responsibility it is, and prepare for it like you should. Next, separate fact from fiction. This is crucial in a time of fake news and propaganda, when it's so easy to fool even supposedly smart people into believing something's good or completely made up. Choose your sources of information wisely. Look for voices you can trust. Don't believe everything you read and hear. Verify, verify, verify. Number 3, know the difference between promises and performance. They keep promising change but they don't really change anything. It's so easy to make all kinds of promises during the campaign period. It's like courtship. Politicians will promise you the moon and the stars to get your vote. What you need to be looking at is their track record. What have they actually done? Pay attention to action, not words. Number 4, ask yourself what did they do during the pandemic? COVID was a true test of leadership. How each candidate handled the pandemic tells us so much about them. Did they have their priorities straight? Were they plastering their names on donations paid by taxpayers? Were they jumping the line to get tested? Or did they actually do their part in trying to make people's lives better during a really difficult time? Last but not the least, utang na loob should never be the basis of your vote. Remember that when your politician does something good for your community or even your family, what they spend isn't coming out of their own pockets, which is why there's no excuse for all those tarps with their names and faces. We want a system that's not Apple or not personalistic. The taxpayer helps his fellow Filipinos. So if you were given a scholarship, if you were given social protection or assistance, that is also resources came from your fellow Filipinos. So now that the election is coming, let us be smart and critical of who deserves to sit in the position that we can trust to lead and give us a peaceful country.